Welcome to episode 8 of my hovercar origin series. This is an AMT 1/25th scale 1932 Ford Vicky. In episode 6, I covered how I was having difficulties trying to come up with a new propulsion system for each new anti-gravity car. Let's take a look at the first breakthrough. That is, we solved vertical thrust. How to get this thing off the ground. In that episode, I explained how I had used half a V8 engine block to create a more standardized base to mount the vertical thrusters to. Using a common scale model piece, the V8 engine block, something that I don't put in any of my cars for engine purposes, it gives me a good angle and a flat base to mount the twin thrusters to. So as you saw in that video, there is a V8 engine block under there. You can see I did have to cut some of the transmission off, but there's the end of the bell housing. Right here is where the head would normally mount, the cylinder head. And that surface, it puts these thrusters at a nice angle coming off the car. It's like they're at a 45-degree angle coming off the car. Disguised really well with hydraulic cylinders that look like they, push the thrusters up and down, or they give it some kind of movement. Again, on this side, I was pointing at the transmission. Styrene tube. All right, let's take a look at these front turbines a little closer. They are connected to the original suspension. I always try to use the suspension that came with the model kit if I can. I've made these turbines out of styrene tube, much like I have in my hand here. These turbines are made from 1/2-inch styrene tube. That little vent, the green vent on the side, came from a Gundam. In the front, this inlet housing, this was made from a scale 13-inch wheel rim. And the fins inside were made from styrene strip, each one glued in, like in the photo shown. That vent on the side there is made from a small scale styrene staircase that's used in model railroads. Someday I'll have to put together a video on how to make these side turbines. I decided to make this a convertible one-seater. A lot of the cars I make are one-seaters. They're built specifically for speed. The world I imagine these cars from is, imagine Mad Max meets a young Anakin Skywalker before he found out he was infested with midichlorians.
Wait, little Skywalker, stop!
Should have drove a Ford, little womp rat. So basically what I imagine is a post-apocalyptic world where people have scavenged parts for flying cars, put them together and race for some kind of credits or prestige. I didn't put a bumper on this. It would block the turbines. Looks cool without the bumper. A lot more open. Asymmetrical. One half, the passenger side would be, passenger side's missing the cover. Under the hood, you have a large capacity fuel tank, fuel filler with cap, access cover on the fuel tank, double radiators, a lot of miscellaneous hand gestures, and this guy right here, a Mustang taillight. Yeah, I figured I could dress it up and make it look like some kind of breather. There's no room for any passengers to sit in this car. It's a single seat vehicle. Far too many flight controls, knobs, shifters, nitrous canisters. There's no room for a passenger seat. The flight yoke is red. I tend to always do a red flight yoke. Cool instrument cluster. Don't know where I got that. I believe it was off a Gundam kit. There's an intake in the back for the rear turbines. There's two smaller turbines underneath. Those are from a Gundam kit. There's all kinds of styrene tube on the undercarriage, Gundam parts. Gundam parts are perfect for these type of builds. This is the Gundam part. These rear, whatever you call these are Gundam parts. There's a lot of bent styrene rod. That's where this is mounted to a acrylic rod for display. That broke off right before I started filming. Glued it on and got glue everywhere. Put the hood back on. Since this car is the junkyard dog, paint job on this one was done with done with the chipping method. And for once I could say I probably should have gone a little further on this one. Since this one's the junkyard dog, I could have taken this one down to where it was just almost all rust. And maybe put the obligatory red door on a green car. Put a lot of rust spots on this. I use my X-Acto blade or a Dremel to thin the plastic until it appears to be rusted out. So I just went back, and after I did the initial chipping technique, I went back and covered it in rust, did some streaks, put a lot of soot. This was a fun build. It was a quick build for me. They tend to take me a couple of weeks. I believe this one went pretty quick. The interior was a blast. I really had a good time putting all the light controls and levers in there. Another thing I love about this one is the front grille. It's a custom, looks aggressive. Let me know in the comments. Should I have taken this one a little further? More weathering, different color panels, more rust, more patina. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like and subscribe buttons. If you want to see the next video in the series, please click the link above. Thanks for watching.
Okay, let's go.